Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
Hello, honey. The ankle's a little mean.
So, good day, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good one. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, or come back. So, a few disclaimers, I guess. Disclaimers, I don't know. As of recording this, I know Lex has uploaded. I will be honest, I watched it. It's a big fat nothing burger, like every other damn video. So we are not going to waste our time on her no more. But we are going to take a look at Beck's latest upload. Well, not their latest. Scratch that. They are doing like cryptid videos. Maybe I'll check those out. I don't know. That's not really this channel's vibe, but maybe could do one for the other channel. I don't know. I kind of don't want to mix the other channel with Girl World stuff. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Cause like cryptids, ooh, I got a lot of opinions. But that would be getting like weird. But this is the Beck kinda reacts Tom Harlock. So we are going to check this out. I know I've been getting questions about this. One, they posted it like relatively right before I went to Vermont, I believe. I think. It was that week before at some point. And I just wanted to give Beck the time to get the views, you know, before I swoop in, give my opinion and thoughts on everything and blah, blah, blah. Definitely go check out Beck's channel, guys. Subscribe, like, all that. Check out their videos first when they first drop, and then after a while, you'll catch my react on it. But I want to make sure Beck gets their views. Once again, their channel is kind of good, kind of Beck. Pretty simple. It's going to pop up here in a second. But yeah, this is a long one, you guys. Like, long. So, buckle up, grab a drink, grab some popcorn, and let's dive right on into this, shall we? I'm loving the vibes.
Hey guys, thanks for coming back for another
Hey, Beck.
video. This time I want to talk about plans I have for future videos. I got so many more people interested in the Appalachian folklore
Absolutely.
and ghost hunting stuff, and I can't wait to get into all of that with you all. Right now, though, it's currently single digits outside and everything is frozen.
I feel you there.
So ghost hunting is going to have to wait until it warms up a bit because it's really cold out there.
Use a friend's house. Conjure some demons.
I've got my ghost box, and when I can, I'd love to try out the Estes method at a haunted location. But I've already
Haven't heard of that before. Okay.
started some research for the folklore
Let's get Beck onto ghost hunters.
and cryptids, so when I get that script done, I'll definitely be interested to see what you guys think.
Word.
I'm gonna also be setting up a Google form where you guys can submit things you want me to draw, and I'll pick from them.
That's a good idea. Okay. There we go. Get some interaction going.
This way the drawings in my videos can be interactive for everybody.
F yeah.
And you
Amberlynn could never.
can add your name or username to your message to get a shout out if your suggestion gets picked. Now,
How cute. I got some devilish suggestions, girl.
we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the video. I decided I wanted to do a reaction next. It was the most asked for type of content right now, and I know a lot of you suggested reacting to Amber's videos. I
That's boring as fuck. Trust me.
didn't know where to start with that. There's way too many, and I wasn't really sure how much I wanted to say on certain ones, and others might be a little harder to watch. But I want those of you who were concerned for me to know I am coming from a more healed place when it comes to her as a person. The mental abuse took its toll, and still emotionally, I have a lot of work to do. But with some things, I can look back and actually laugh at the ridiculousness of it all.
That's good. That's good. Because at the end of the day, Amberlynn is such a comical joke that that's all anyone should ever see her as.
One of these things was the Tom Harlock video from a few years ago. I know
I'm so ready for this. Like, this caused some drama between her and Amberlynn, y'all. I don't know. If you weren't here during all that, like, it kind of got out a little bit that Beck was a Tom Harlock fan, and then he did, like, a really in-depth reaction on Amberlynn, and Beck was forced to say, like, she doesn't like him anymore. It was a whole thing.
Made a video about her originally, and I don't think I ever watched the whole thing. But I remember that Amber reacted to it on a live stream, and when looking for videos to react to, I found that he reacted to her reaction to his video.
That's so meta. Ugh.
This might be too meta.
This is also, like, this is me reacting to Beck reacting to Tom Harlock. So,
Too many layers of video, but I thought it would be funny and lighthearted, so I guess we'll
hey, if you thought it would be too many layers, then what are we doing?
start there. So let's get into my reaction.
Alright lads, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tom Harlock and I do not have an intro, but I have got a point. I am a legend, I am an icon, and I am the moment.
That's true. Rest in peace, Fine.
A copy of my video fell into Amberlynn's generous lap. During a live stream on her YouTube channel, it was requested of Amberlynn to react to my video about her.
That dead frickin' face of hers, goddamn.
And she did just that, after pretending to not know who I am. And I'm not one to pass up an opportunity.
Whoa, wait, Beck. I don't got my glasses on, dude. Amberlynn Reed reacted to your video. Oh, it's just comments. Okay, got you.
Get meta, baby.
Actually, she totally knew who Tom Harlock was.
Of course she did. She knows who everyone is.
She had to have, because I know her. She knew everything about the internet.
No, she knew everything about herself that was being said on the internet. There's a difference. She doesn't know everything that's on the internet. Clearly, she's a dipshit. Sorry.
So she definitely knew who he was.
Let's go.
So who's this Tom person? Because if they're boring, I'm not doing it. That's 45 minutes long. I'm not in it to win it.
You can in about 40-minute long video when you upload a 3-hour live stream. Shut up.
I'm sitting here wondering, how did she even make a 3-hour long live stream?
No, true. I don't know how she keeps up to do even half an hour.
Like, I don't know. I couldn't handle it.
If this is boring, I'm not doing it.
Okay, well,
And if it's rude and annoying, I'm not doing it.
rude.
No.
That's actually her. That's just how she was about people.
Well, no, duh.
Like, if it's rude or boring or anything like that, I'm not even gonna bother. And if there was one tiny little negative thing, it was boring. So, and I mean, it's just like, if she
Wow, so I guess we're really boring over here, you guys. That's why Amberlynn stays watching every single upload.
didn't know anything about Tom, then why is she already assuming that? I don't know. I just feel like that was kind of rude.
Well, also, she sees something with her name in it. She's just automatically going to assume that it's bad. And that was really during her, like, scorned era, you know? Like, people had meddled during the Destiny era, but the meddling got to an all-time high during Beck. And with the introduction of, like, Michael B. Petty, you know, she had a lot going on.
But what do we expect here?
Put your tongue in your
Yummo.
Oh.
Reacting to some boring person, I feel like.
Oh,
I don't know, his name is like Tom.
his name is like Tom.
to call me boring.
I'm probably not going to really watch.
That much of it. Watch the whole thing. I make points. Becky. I love Becky. Becky is the.
We love you too, Tom. Tom's the moment.
I'm gonna be so for real. I came into the Amberverse like after a lot of the very early Beck controversies. So I've seen clips. I haven't seen all of it though. So maybe forgive that that's why I'm a little bit of a Beck apologist. But yeah, I've always liked Beck. I'm sorry. It's like Tammy, you know? Like, actually, no, I would say Tammy's worse than Beck. But, like, I don't know. I just always saw something behind it all. You know what I mean? And I don't see that with Amber. I just don't.
Oh yeah, that big laugh. Okay, so we already have a fat joke.
Oh, Amber. Come on.
Actually, no, I'm going to let you finish. Actually, I'm not. Big lass. Find the lie. What am I going to say? Oh, yeah, who am I talking about? Petite, slim, Amber. Shut
Dainty girl. I love that we have Beck laughing at a fat joke. Oh, you know that ticked Amber off. Maybe that's why Amber's back to talking about Beck again.
You know who Tom Harlock is?
Becky.
He's a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm a concerned citizen. All right.
Wait, no, that's so good. I'm a concerned citizen. Valid.
Absolutely.
I think that's what we all are here, right, guys? We are just concerned citizens. Maybe.
Becky used to be a fan. Oh my god.
Used to be.
Be a fan.
She made up your mind for you, dog.
Since when was Becky not a fan?
See, she had already decided right then and there. She's like, you
No, dead ass, dude.
to be. You are no longer a fan.
I love that Beck and I both clocked that. I haven't watched this, by the way. I watched like the first few minutes just to get the vibe, but that was it.
And yeah, that was exactly why I had to renounce my love for Tom Harlock. And I mean, there you have it. Sorry, Tom.
You had to do what you had to do, dude. I'm sorry.
Have a mouse up in words in her mouth.
When they know that my name gets some views, it's so cute. Okay, let's go.
In what world
Oh, eye roll.
do you get me views?
Amber, to be so fair, I wasn't getting views for like weeks when I first started uploading, dude. When I first got that, like, first view that wasn't from myself, I was like, oh my god.
Actually, like, she would also do that too. She would be like, only people who put my name in their videos, that's how they're getting views. And I'm like, okay, well, what about the videos that they don't use your name and they still get the views? Yeah.
Did you actually say that to her, dude? Damn, I'm surprised you didn't get fucking hit.
Oh.
The weight loss community on YouTube has started as well recently with channels such as
Making a swelling joke.
Beast to Beast, inspiring a new wave of vloggers to pick up the camera.
She is so irate right now.
Jesus, look at how she's just all folded over.
I can just, I see that look in her eye. She's ready to freaking pop.
You know what, though? That's actually scary that Beck is able to recognize that look within Amber's eyes. Because that tells me that Beck got very accustomed to monitoring Amberlynn for that look.
Amberlynn first came on my radar around a month ago, right?
I do want to say, I don't judge people. You're unsubscribing.
Becky's unsubscribing. No, you're not. You're just saying that to please Amber so she gives you an allowance this month.
Listen, I knew if I didn't say something like that, I would hear so much about it later on, and I was just saving myself an argument.
I mean, fair. And I have a feeling that that is what most of that relationship was.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Stop pausing every 2 seconds. I'll pause every 1 second.
I'll pause every half.
I'll pause every millisecond.
Me to the people telling me you pause too much.
But I really hope that there's somebody out there who literally has made an entire compilation of just words she has mispronounced, because that was
Dude, that would. The video itself would be like years long.
most of our relationship, was me correcting her vocabulary. And I mean, I'm not the type of person to do that, but whenever it happens so often, I just
God damn. Really? So, like, fully, she's illiterate, right?
had to.
Talk bad and ate batter.
I feel like, and not to, I don't want to come off a certain type of way by saying this, but I feel like her, just how uneducated she is just really shines when she opens her mouth, right? Just how she talks.
How kind of me making so many jokes.
As sad as it is, that's literally me. I talk bad and I eat batter. I mean, that's literally the moral of the story. I know batter is not a word. I'm just saying it because he did.
I guess
It-
it is.
Oh, it is a word?
Batter is a word, all right.
I'm sure he
Does it mean what we want it to?
didn't get hate for it. I would have.
That's the joke. I talk bad, Nate. Batter. You heard the accent there. I'm taking the piss out of you, love, and you know that. Oh,
I don't think she knows it, Tom. That's the issue. During the Beck era, people were giving Amberlynn way too much credit. Way too much credit. Thinking that she was deliberately trolling with this and that. And she was. She was. And she is definitely smarter in some senses than people would believe. But people are giving her way too much credit for being this snide and whatnot, even on a live stream. Live stream, Amberlynn cannot hide herself.
you're too dense to realize. Either way,
She's too dense to realize.
Yeah, no, she was stupid. It still is. Sorry, but like, it's true.
People create these other like stories to my life, and I really feel like that's the reason why I have so much viewing.
Donata, darling.
Mm,
Donata.
So it's almost like I should be saying thank you to the hater nation, you know?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, girl. They basically pay your bills. They do. I mean, fuck. You make $200 a month off your members. Wow. I mean, that's still a lot. I don't want to like knock that at all. But when you divide it and realize it's $10 per person, she only has what, 30 or so regular viewers that are actually supportive. We'll give her the benefit and say that like, okay, a decent amount can't afford 100 people even when she has over 200,000 subs. Yeah.
You should be saying
She should, because I feel like that's what's gotten her the most money, and I think that she
1,000%.
knows that. So I feel like
She knows it and she hates it, and now that like full circle she has almost no support, now she fully resents us for it.
in a way she revels in any attention that she gets, whether it's good or bad.
Of course.
She eats it up.
thank you to the hater nation. Truly, I'm not a part of it, but you should be saying thank you, because if it wasn't for all these reaction channels talking about you, no one would give a shit.
Her
True.
head just exploded. Her ego literally just shot through the freaking roof and went
To
to the freaking moon. I'm not
the freaking man. I love how Beck
kidding you. I
talks.
can just see it all over her face right now.
Sounds like there's like hundreds and thousands of subscribers.
Who's that? I've never seen that before.
What?
She definitely knew who Zach was. Her and Zach
Not her being like, who's that? Zach, are you freaking kidding me?
were on it, on again, off again friends for a little while.
Girl, they still are.
Actually, I wouldn't say friends. I think she thought that they were more friends than they actually were.
It shows. It really does. And especially with her crawling back to their DMs, like, dude, freaking pathetic.
There's another fat shaming thing.
Oh, boo-hoo. You fat shame yourself.
How is it a fat shaming thing when you're sat there eating a rotisserie chicken and I say you're eating a rotisserie chicken?
She's so dumb.
I'm just saying, what is the ridiculousness of just sitting down and tearing into a whole chicken? Like, what is that? Who does? I get
Listen, a lot of people do it, Beck. Don't. I'm gonna have a lot of people coming for you in my comments, but I hear what you're saying.
it. I've seen like a few mukbangs that were just really crazy. People eating just like massive table loads of food, like. But I
And I'm sure you watch those with Amber, huh?
don't know. I just
While she flicked her bean.
feel like if you're gonna have a mukbang with a rotisserie chicken, you should at least just cut it up into some portions.
Very true, Beck. Very rational. Yes.
Maybe not just sit there and eat it with your fingers. And I remember how everybody was like, she ate the whole chicken. She ate almost the whole chicken. I assumed because she knew it would get views.
I'd be rude, I'd be a bitch, I'd be etc. etc.
You are rude and you are a bitch because you do say stuff like that to your significant others.
T. It's been a minute since I watched the Tom Harlock video. I'm sure I watched it like back in the day when it first came out, but it's been years. This is a refresher for me.
About this rotisserie chicken, I love it.
Yes, Tom.
Oh, that's
yes, absolutely. She can dish it, but she can't take it. That's how she's always been.
Oh, that's how every narcissist is.
Just be like very sly.
They could call you out on whatever bullshit they want, but as soon as you do it right back to them, they crumble.
Things that even I wouldn't catch in the moment. Like after the breakup, I watched things back that like opened my eyes. She would
That's understandable.
be rude to other people all the time, and she would think that it would be sly, and that people
Well, see, that's the thing, because she's so dumb.
wouldn't catch on to it, but they would, and they would either confront her about it or they would confront me about it.
Oh, see, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. There was this one time working at, the restaurant I worked at. I feel like it's messy now to say the name, but it's out there. I said it like last week. There was this one lady. Listen, when I was on the job, I FAG'd it up a bit, because if I was like right in between, like clearly feminine enough that I wasn't a threat to like the guy's girlfriends, or it wasn't uncomfortable for me serving like a table of women, and like not too feminine, because I noticed if I wore nail polish I got a lot less tips. But if I didn't, but still acted like fruity, then people were nice to me and gave me money. But there was this one lady that absolutely was not having it, and I think she just like misread my tone. We got it all solved out and whatnot, but she was very offended that like I called her hun. I was like, okay, noted. Didn't mean anything by it.
Want me to talk to her about it, or would basically just be like, don't say anything because I know it's going to be an argument.
I did this for views, for clickbait.
Oh, you did it for views, did you, love? Thank God you finally admitted something. Well done. Look.
Yes, I'm so glad she admitted it, because that was definitely one thing that happened a lot behind the scenes. Lots of clickbait, thumbnails, things that she was like, yeah, I mean, I don't care if it's completely true or that I'm even going to mention it in the video. I just want people to click on the video. So,
Well, yeah. Yeah, of course. She's always been like that. And she got a little bit better, because I think probably like a few videos got taken down. But
I don't know. I always felt like that was really misleading, but whatever.
Wow.
What was that look?
Wait, I might have been in the live stream for this when it happened. I might have been. Because I can vividly remember typing out, I hate it when she fucking stares at us like that.
That look right there, I know that look. And that's I'm freaking killing you look. I've seen.
That's terrifying. That's terrifying. You know, I got a terrible evil thought. I was like, you know those slow-mo videos of people getting like socked right in the side of their heads? Imagine what that would look like on Amber. I'm just saying.
Seen that look so many times.
This woman does not understand that people do not like her because of her personality.
That's for sure. She doesn't really grasp the fact that she's not a good person. She really has herself fooled.
Well, I mean, she's had to her whole life to make herself think that she's a good person so that she doesn't have to put in the actual effort to be a good person. Although, let's be so for real, going and just doing the damn thing and getting the frickin' help seems a lot easier at this point than all of these mental gymnastics, right?
Really thinks that she is very empathetic.
I went 1.56 miles.
Congratulations, Amberlynn, 2013. You impressed me. No?
See,
Eh,
people were actually really rooting for her at one point.
At some point, and frequently every now and then, even today. But she squanders it every time.
Even it seemed like he
Like, it's not really doing anything to us, but
genuinely was, and that's just she became a train wreck. And
well, girl, she always been. Sorry, not girl. You know what I mean.
I feel like she felt it was more important to be a train wreck for views. I mean,
Oh, so she was purposefully destroying herself? Oh, who could have guessed?
and she knows if she loses weight, she's gonna lose those views.
Not necessarily. And there's always finding new views.
Why are you opening your hand? What are you waiting for? Rotisserie chicken?
Like, Nikocado went and lost weight. He didn't lose any views.
Anytime you hear anything negative about you, or you cherry pick. You cherry pick sentences. Not even that. I'm not even going to give you
She actually would do that in real life too.
visiting her
Well, I believe it.
girlfriend Crystal after the breakdown of the previous one.
We've seen that in, like, private messages with, like, everyone. She cherry picks shit.
Crystal, she's not going to like that.
Yeah, that was a sore subject for her.
Crystal?
The reason it was a sore subject for her because, they had a falling out.
Oh, they did? They did? But Amber claims today that she still has a good relationship with the Crystal. Oh?
And she couldn't grasp her head around the fact that she just, she was always the
It only took Crystal like 10 fucking years. My God.
common factor in her relationships ending. Even friendships, like all the
Well, duh.
time. And, when people cut her off, she never seemed to understand why. So Crystal did cut Amber off. And she just, it was just a very touchy subject for her after that. It's just, any mention of Crystal, it wasn't good.
That's when I got the phone call that my grandma said I can't live with her anymore.
Because you're an absolute nightmare of a woman.
I believe that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Her grandma didn't want her living there because, everybody knows how hard Amber is to live with.
Damn. The confirmation. Oh, Beck. No wonder she's talking so much shit about you now, dog. Oh, she's fuming over you.
And, I mean, her...
And I get this asked a lot. Amberlynn clearly did not love Beck. So why does she still fucking care? It's because she thought Beck was less than her. That's why. And that's not the case. But she thought that Beck was truly lesser than her. That she was the gift in the relationship. I mean, she thinks that in every case. But she really was like, oh, I'm doing charity here. Girl. So now that Beck's doing better, gets more support, everyone wants to hear from them, all that, they've turned around or at least started to turn around their image a bit more in girl world. Amberlynn couldn't fucking do that to save her damn life. She's fuming.
Her and her grandma just didn't get along. They had had a fight
Oh, so that makes all the family hangouts nowadays interesting.
before Amber left. And yeah, her grandma was like, "You can't move back." Which her grandma, kind of was a mess herself. But
I mean, obviously, the Reed / whatever family seems to be a bit fucked.
That's a whole different story. It's not for me to speak on, but you know how families can be.
He needs to like
1,000%. 1,000%.
have his facts
But of course, it just always plays into Amberlynn Reed, the victim.
right.
I would like to take this moment to sincerely.
I feel like the only fact he got wrong was the states. She's just finding things nitpicking him.
Oh, 1,000%. If you make one little slip up or mistake, she's going to hone in on that and completely avoid what she knows what you mean.
Mad about.
With what money were you buying your own food? The money that Crystal's parents gave you?
But they would give us the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not happy now? Becky, if you're watching this, I know you are because you're a massive fan.
Listen, she would talk about all the time how she just wasn't actually really happy. Like,
I mean, don't worry, dude. It showed. Still does.
in mine, Eric and Ricky's home, like she's like, "This is not my home, and I don't feel welcome here, and I don't."
Oh, eye roll. No, Beck. You know what it was? She wanted to, like, fully section you off from everyone. Your family, your friends, 1,000%.
Feel at home, and yeah.
62.
She
I mean, that's on her. Lose some weight and be able to move.
is literally 2 seconds from quitting this entire thing. She doesn't make it much further, I can tell.
Dear Amberlynn, and you want it so bad that it eats you up inside.
It's crazy to see her watching that clip back. And she's like double the size. It's crazy.
What is happening? Is this a letter to herself that she's reading on camera? Yeah. I mean,
But from like way back in the day.
and it's cringy for her to be saying that it's cringy because it is true. That was when she was more genuine and like.
No, Beck. No, don't fall for any of that. We saw it in the Big Cherry Retro Reacts. The monster was always there. Always there. She just hid it a bit better during the Crystal era.
Now it's just a totally different person. Like you could tell she was just a kid. She was softly spoken. She was shyer.
Nah.
And then now it's just a totally different person. Like,
yeah, she's a beast.
What happened? Like there was some kind of corruption somewhere. I really do feel like it was the money and the attention.
The attention. That's really what did it.
Views. Like I think it was the limelight, the sort of fame that she was getting.
Fame, okay. Infamy.
From it. I think that's what contributed to the entire train wreck and why it keeps getting worse and why it will not get better. It's because it brings in money.
I'm so curious.
Yeah. I think even if it didn't bring in the money, she still would be a mess.
As to what part of this video she decides is just too much. She can't even look at herself. She can't look at herself when she's speaking on screen, and that speaks absolute volumes.
True.
Also, you telling me that Becky, Amberlynn, Ricky, Eric, no one in that household has watched this video? Liars. Absolute liars. The video's got 1.2 million views, and it mentions her name. It'll be on her homepage. She lives and dies on YouTube.
I don't want to say.
Oh, we didn't. I mean, they totally could have, but I didn't. I went. I didn't watch YouTube like that. I was just a fan of his vines. Like I didn't actually know he had a YouTube. That's why I was so surprised when she was like, "Oh, Tom Harlock reacted to me on YouTube," and I was like, "Wait, I know who that is." I was thinking he's got a YouTube. That's cool.
Oh, babe, that's sad.
What did
were
I
a
say?
fan of his?
I can't actually remember if I did unsubscribe or if I just told her I unsubscribed.
You probably just told her, dude.
There was no hard feelings there. I just did it because I knew that's exactly what she wanted me to do.
Okay, so Becky just said that she's upset because she used to be a fan of him.
I'm going to apologise if you felt a certain type of way. And if you feel like watching this video is going to send you on a downward spiral, then I wouldn't want you to watch it. But if you watch for like 10 more seconds, you would see that I am encouraging, I am disappointed in who you are now, because it's not who you were in the beginning.
But it was. But it was. That's the thing.
That's why people don't fucking like you. It's nothing to do with the fact you're super morbidly obese. It's due to the fact that you are
A bad person.
That part.
Is exactly what it is. And I've told her that in the past. I'm like, dude,
Damn.
it's not your weight. It's because of the kind of stuff you do and say to people.
Damn, Beck. No wonder she hates you, dude. Sounds like you called her on her shit more than Destiny.
your audacity to say that I only have views because of you. No, you're absolutely wrong. The only reason you have views is because you stuff your face on camera
That part.
and you emotionally manipulate your audience.
That part.
Let's get that fact right. Number 3.
And she's a major see you next Tuesday.
And if anything, him reacting to her brought her more.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. She got way more engagement after Tom Harlock did a video on her.
Views. Because there's people who watch him who's probably like, who is this person? And then go look.
Did I want her to react to my video? No, I wasn't asking for it. I wasn't begging for it. I wanted her to watch my video in her own free time, I know she got.
And maybe hoping something would sink in, but you know.
Oh, girl. That ain't ever gonna happen. The only sinking in that's gonna happen is Amberlynn's partner's laying on her stomach.
No, that's not gonna happen. So Amber got around about 9 minutes into the video. So I am going to watch the rest of Tom's video because I feel like he had a whole lot more to say. And I'm interested in what he was trying to say.
I don't want to be on YouTube anymore. I am literally just tired of it, you guys.
She
I wish.
say that so many times. I'm done. I'm leaving YouTube. I'm never going back.
And then upload the very next day.
And then she would for like a few hours or a day or so, and then she'd just be right back on there.
Well,
Despite
duh.
the breakup, Amberlynn and Crystal remained friendly. In fact, she stayed in that house, in that same bed with Crystal for months after.
Amber admitted to me that she had done the same thing with Destiny. And then I even saw it with myself when we broke up. She would try to cling as hard as she could to a person even after the relationship was over. So
That's so freaking annoying.
you know, she would be like, I don't want to sleep alone. I'm scared. Can you still sleep in the same bed with me?
30 years old or late 20s, whatever, and I'm scared to sleep in bed. I'm scared to sleep in bed by myself. Ah. Baby Lynn, the fuck?
You know, she would guilt trip. So
I'd tell her to jump off a fucking curb then, dude. My God.
you know, she would also be like, well, I need you to do things for me. I can't do these things on my own, especially like, you know, going places and
Well, better lose some weight then. My God. Why do people bend to her fucking guilt tripping of the problems that she created for herself? Beck, you're a better person than me.
shopping and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I felt like it was the same thing from Crystal to Destiny to me,
Every single time.
of her trying to hold on even after things had ended.
Destiny was the lucky gal to receive a reply.
One of the people that I happened to message back was Destiny.
After
Okay, so she says she got hundreds of messages on this app. She told me it was a gaming app that she met Destiny on. So I
Interesting.
don't know. Yeah, I think she was just wanting it to sound like she was getting hundreds of messages on a dating
Well, duh, of course. Of course.
app, when in fact she didn't get any messages and she was only talking to Destiny on the gaming app.
A brief look through the history of their relationship does show that Amber does tend to pick the more passive and simple girlfriend. However, with Destiny, it seemed like Amber found her one true love.
She effed that up pretty quickly.
I can definitely agree with that. Amber, I don't know. It was just Destiny was the one. That was the one that got away.
Damn.
I feel like she'll always believe that too. And I think
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. This whole Tommy situation, if they really did break up, she's going to be bitter.
everybody on the internet is also aware of that.
Ew.
That was something else that she would
What?
do if there was anything unpleasant at all anywhere. It was everybody else's fault but her
True.
own. So, like,
Always showing off Destiny's messy side of the bed, but never her own.
if I don't know, I feel like there had been times where I got blamed for things that was actually
Probably.
her doing, but I can't necessarily pick anything out. I feel like I remember that happening just to make herself look better.
Oh, duh.
Seafood, as you can see.
Jesus.
So I'll show you guys if I eat it all or if I don't.
She'd be really bad about getting stuff and then being like, no, I don't like that. So just wasting it and then
Damn.
going and get another plate.
Damn.
Weigh-ins and healthy tips were being replaced with videos of
She's so freaking annoying.
binging.
That was something else that really just kind of blew my mind, is how it went from trying to lose weight to crazy mukbangs.
Veganism, vegetarianism, MyFitnessPal, intuitive eat.
Yes, this was something that she would do, and it would change almost daily.
Probably by the hour.
I never knew what it was going to be from day to day. She just would hop from one thing to another, and I don't know. She made veganism seem like a big thing because she could eat all the Oreos that she wanted. I don't know. That was just a big thing I remember her saying. I was just like, okay.
Just a little
Okay.
tidbit.
Was that wasabi? Was she shoving wasabi?
My dog Monkey is, yes, overweight, obese, but
Now, I had no idea about Monkey, and I also had no idea that she had another overweight dog. I thought it was just Twinkie, and that Twinkie couldn't help that Twinkie was big. But there's a pattern.
Facts.
I'm tired of people saying that I'm buying love.
Amber definitely did do that.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. Because if you didn't act accordingly afterwards, then it got thrown in your face.
But I think she tried to buy my love, but she knew that buying my love would.
She was buying your complacency. There's a difference. She wasn't buying your love because there wasn't love to be bought. She was buying your complacency.
Be cheaper because I wouldn't. I guess my self-esteem was so low that I don't know. She would go to grandiose extremes for other people. Like one year, she bought Eric a Xbox and a bunch of games for Christmas.
Jeez, that's weird.
And then I know of that one Christmas she had with Destiny, there was like so many presents. I never in my life saw that many presents, and that was just for one person. I remember this one time where we were opening a gift like every day, and
that was ridiculous.
she already knew what her gifts were because she'd picked them out.
Of course she did. She's that pathetic.
But like, I opened one of them and it was just chapstick, and I was like, thanks for the chapstick, but you could have just handed it to me.
Beck, you fucking killed me, dude.
Felt kind of silly in the moment.
Well, duh. You're just doing it all for the camera, essentially, which she could have at least filled you in on that part.
She's not like a girl. Like she'd take down her boobs on purpose.
Rude.
So they'd always say something.
What is this? Is she laughing at the fact that Casey's trans to someone at work? That's awful.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw that one not too long ago.
This is garbage.
The best thing that has ever happened was being hurt.
I feel like this is completely genuine. Like, obviously, whenever I broke up with her, it was just, she was just angry. You know, like, how dare I have the audacity?
Well, yeah.
But with Destiny, it was actual, like, pain. I don't know. I can definitely see the difference for sure.
In fact, when Destiny and Dana went on their first date, Amberlynn joined. I wish I was making this up.
I know a lot of you.
That's crazy.
So weird.
So Amberlynn went on Destiny and Dana's first date? That's weird. Destiny and Dana dropped Amber off at our first date, but they didn't stick around for it. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I wasn't aware.
Okay.
That's a pattern that Amber does. She will stay and cling on to an ex, someone from her past, until she can find somebody else to latch onto immediately.
Oh, well,
Because
yeah.
that was one of her things. She was just like, I'm terrified to be alone. Please, please, please don't leave me alone.
That's just so sad, dude. That's so freaking sad. So you know that Oklahoma definitely wasn't going as well as she was saying it was.
And I'm just like, I can't be around you. I gotta leave. I don't want to stay here.
Damn. And she just moved someone right in on you, dude. Like, shit's whack.
This is the most wildest thing I've ever seen. Like, yeah, we had pincher bugs out in that bathroom. It was like a makeshift, used to be a carport, but our landlord, like before we even moved into it, like transformed it into like a den with a bathroom and all that.
Excuse me, what?
So, and there was also like a cellar under the house. So like we would get really weird bugs and stuff.
Ew.
But the fact that that was in there, and that's obviously in there, and she would have to edit the video. Why would you leave that in there? I don't know. That
I guess, yeah. Yeah, that is a pretty active choice.
blows my mind.
I was watching a random Roselle and Dick's video, and Amberlynn was in the suggestions. I'm like, okay, sure. And like the comments were.
The thing is, a lot of the stuff that has happened to Amber would be funny, or we would feel sympathy for her if she didn't have the huge ass ego, like, behind it all. You know what I mean? Like, her dumb sayings. Shit, I say stupid shit all the fucking time. But, like, I don't know. Or the Slaytons is a good example. I know a lot of people have their issues with them, rightfully so. But, like, they don't take themselves seriously like that, you know? So when they're stupid, it's fun to laugh with them. Amber thinks she's the smartest person, regardless of if she messes up or not.
So freaking terrible. Oh my god, this girl's like big baby. So I messaged her and I'm like, you're so pretty and beautiful.
Weird.
If I could go back in time and never have sent that message,
Oh,
that would have been great.
damn.
Only I had a time machine.
Damn.
Is there not Uber in the Middle Earth?
No, there was not Uber in the Middle Earth.
And I just
Okay, so yeah, there was an Uber out there. Makes sense.
know firsthand. Well, you don't think you're gonna eat them all? I am.
Amberlynn.
I was really nervous about that McBong. I don't like really eating in front of people in the first place, and talking while eating is also just kind of like, I don't know.
Rude.
If I'm being filmed
Gross.
and I'm talking and eating, I know people's gonna see the food in my mouth and it grosses me out.
Valid.
You're a decorator? Are you gonna decorate that space in between your ears?
Of different situations. Like when you go to an aquarium and you go underneath.
Oh, that was me and mine.
I wonder if Beck would talk about like what went down with Eric and Ricky. I'd like to know. They're shit friends anyways. They flew out to Oklahoma to hang with Amber, allegedly. She never proved it.
That era.
Yeah, psychologist.
Ugh.
What is happening?
If you truly did not want people to be involved in your weight loss journey, you'd delete your channel. But you've gone too far now. I don't like Amberlynn for all the reasons that I listed in today's video.
I do apologize that like his audio is really, really low. It's lower on Beck's. So, it's a trickle down effect.
I'm on the road to 1 million, so if you did enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like if you want to see more videos like this on your homepage, and leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and feelings.
Well, I enjoyed watching this video, and Tom is so hilarious, and I agree with everything he had to say. And I know this is a whole lot different than what you guys are used to
Yeah, it was a fun vibe.
me doing, but I just wanted to try something different because
Absolutely. Get the feelers out.
a lot of people had suggested me reacting. I tried to keep it lighthearted and only react to stuff that I was there for or mentioned me. I hope you enjoyed it, and
Makes sense.
I hope you come back for the next one. See ya. Bye.
That was cute. Okay. Okay. I enjoyed that, Beck. Let me know your thoughts, guys, on this video, but also on if you would like to see the cryptid stuff. Because I do kind of want to talk about it. I love that kind of shit. But at the same time, like, I don't know, is it necessary to react to every video that Beck does? I don't know. Maybe I'll watch the video a little bit, see what it is. And I know that they're going off of like an iceberg thing. I don't know. I don't want to like steal their video idea. But like if I just did the iceberg thing over on the other channel, because it's appropriate, right? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. But yeah, this was a nicer video. I do like incorporating Becks into this every now and then because they are much more lighthearted. And it's just an all around much better vibe, even though we're talking about Amber. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys. As always, let me know your thoughts, like and subscribe, or comment. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.